All right. I've got a nice large glass of tea, or I guess mug. So I guess cup. Whatever. I got a mug of tea and got some Homestuck in front of me. So you know what's gonna happen, correct? All right. So when we last left off, we seen John and Vriska doing whatever the fuck they do when hanging out, and then now we go to it's Dad's hat. Oh, the flying arm saves it. Oh, it's Nana. Uh-oh. Poor Nana. It's Dave Sprite and Jade Sprite. Are you okay? Been better. What happened to you? What happened to you? Um, I died in my dream and came back as a dog. Oh, I turned into a bird and got into a fight. What is that? What, this thing? Yes, legendary sword. How'd you get it? Long story. Shenanigans mostly. Yeah, I figured shenanigans were probably involved. Can you be more specific? Well, I'm from another timeline. We couldn't win the game there, so I came back to help Dave. Dave? Dave from this timeline. As a sprite, I'm supposed to help him with his quest. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to help Jade too, but she's doing alright, don't worry about it. Okay, I'll try. You were saying? So things kind of became even more crazy in this timeline than the one I was from. And it was clear Dave was never going to do the quest I didn't get the chance to finish. Not even after you brought the forge. The forge? Your volcano. Oh. So after laying low for a while, I just went and did whatever I could myself. Got cattle flitch, the fucking Welsh sword Dave broke. Went to look for his Festus again, figuring there wasn't much hope in beating him this time either, especially being injured and all. But what the hell, right? But then, that's when you lit the forge somehow. I did? Well, no, not you, other Jade. Yeah, she's a lot more brave than me, I think. She brought me back thinking I could help her, and all I did was disappoint her and everyone else. You came back as a sprite and you're managing to do important things, but I feel so scared and helpless. Sounds like you came back because Jade made the decision for you. I made the decision to come back myself. Maybe it'd be different if you had the same chance. I don't know if I would have if I had the chance, but I would like to not feel so useless to everybody. I think everyone's on top of this. There's not much for us to do anymore. What about your sword? Isn't it important? I guess so, but not really for me since I'm not the real Dave anymore. I'm still not sure how you got it, but what does it have to do with my volcano? That's a bit complicated. See, it turns out I had no idea how the denizens worked at all. Ooh. Ooh. We're getting funky with it. Oh. Oh. Liv going for the slick pickpocket. Got him. Liv's got the bomb. Oh, Liv's got the bomb. Wait, what? Now, how is Liv here now? Oh, I guess they just made it. I remember waking up here after getting shot. Yes, what else? Then the cage bunny came. He gave us the bomb. Where'd he go anyway? She's around. The bunny's a she? Her name is Liv Taylor. Or Liv Tyler. Dumb. Take it up with John. What else? We were talking about about who should go. Do you remember what I decided? No, wait. Wasn't I going to go? Is that what happened? Did I go and now I'm dead? Not quite. What's not quite? That I didn't go or that I'm not dead. Do you remember anything else? No. What? What about why you went to fight Jack? Sure, I did that because I wanted to, and because I was supposed to. Are you sure? Yeah, I saw my future self fighting him, so obviously that had to happen, or else I'd be dead anyway. Without even getting the satisfaction of standing up to him. So your decision was a result of a desire or obligation? Hard to explain with all this time shit going on. I don't try to understand your light shit, do I? I don't know much about the light shit, to be honest. I may have missed my chance to figure it out. Haven't we had this conversation already? Mostly, I'm doing what I can to jog your memory. It's jogging, I guess. Its man boobs are jiggling a little. Nice. So what about Jade? What? You didn't tell her your expedition with her would result in your death, let alone one she inadvertently caused. Or that she'd be stuck with the job of resuscitating you, did you? What am I really supposed to say? Hey, we're gonna hunt frogs till you shoot me through the jack, then I die and you gotta make out with me? That kind of changes how the whole thing goes, doesn't it? Not if you're supposed to, right? What does that even mean? I guess you're right. No reason to make an effort to empathize if someone, or if doing so comes at the price of oblivion. What the fuck? It must be comforting to have your ASPD tacitly, there we go. Tacitly supported by predestination. ASPD, antisocial personality disorder. Oh no, this conversation just got bum rushed by a mudslide of fucking awful. It wasn't already awful, believing you might be dead. You know, you don't know anything about what I was feeling or what happened on Low Faf. You were all pavement-faced and babbling your, well, throw fester speak and flipping off the shit with your own crazy death wish thing. Why do you think you know what's going through my head? You're just ashamed and throwing around You're just assuming and throwing around psych buzzwords like ASPD complex disorder. So it's a disorder, a complex, and then a disorder again for good measure. In your case, probably. Sounds like a positively delirious state of existence. It's some delirious biznasty, alright. Oh, snap? Yeah, I'm authorize a goddamn... You may swipe it at the door to check yourself into the burn ward. Might you loosen the purse strings on an, oh no he didn't? Nah, those are kept in emergency reserve for your mama jokes from the 90s. Anyway, I'm telling you, if I said anything at all about it, she probably doesn't even fire her gun once, and all I'm doing is dragging her into a doomed timeline with me. I guess I'm learning to be impressed by your sense of obligation to inevitable misfortune. It's a strange case of inspiration through futility. None of this is a big deal. I just mentioned the basics to her, that I'd stop time traveling soon, break out of the loops, not have to wonder all the time if I was taking a wrong turn and dooming everybody. I was never that cool with this. With what exactly? You know how you turned out to be this incredibly shitty seer of light and basically failed at that in every imaginable way? Hey, well, maybe I never wanted to be Knight of Time. Maybe I'd rather just be like the Dave of Guy, just some dude. These really do not sound like words of someone ready to face his own death. The kind you don't wake up from, I mean. I guess not. Guess I failed my quest then. So I'm like, now what, bitches? To nobody in particular, I guess. The unseen bitches callously conspire to expect greatness from you. And my phone's ringing. Who is this? Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Cleaning services, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Sir, actually the reason of my call is to inform you that we are running a promotion in your area. Regarding the complete house, they are the cleaning services in just one flat rate. And you get also national antibacterial sanitizer free.
Alright, so what's your
And you
grist
can...
flat rate?
Sorry?
What's your flat rate on grist, or do you take boon bucks?
Sir, so can you tell me how many bedrooms do you have on the top floor?
How many what, pardons?
How many bedrooms do you have on the top floor?
I got about 3.
Sir, your house apartment.
Pardon?
Your house apartment.
I live in a house.
Okay, sir, just stay online and transfer from my supervisor. Hello?
Hi, hey.
You have 3 bedrooms on the top floor, am I right?
Yes, this is what I'm telling.
And do you have a furnace system?
A furnace system? Yes, indeed.
Yes. So sir, just we're gonna offer you $125, okay?
Are
125.
125. 125.
Yes, including all the taxes. And sir, in this price.
Alright, I'll give you a mega boon buck.
Sorry?
I'll give you 1 mega boon buck instead. How about that? They're exchanging pretty good. They're like bitcoins.
Yes.
Do you guys take bitcoins?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so I'll give you a boon buck instead. How about that?
Okay, no problem.
Oh, okay. So, can I get your address, please? Hello? Hello? So when's my appointment? Okay, well, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see where it goes. Hi, hello? Alright, it seems like we're not gonna get our air ducts cleaned, so, yeah, yeah, okay. That was a fun waste of time. Anywho, I've lost my place now because I'm not great at keeping track of that to begin with. Shame on me. Also, hold on. Huh, okay, sure. Anyway. Da-da-da. Okay. None of this is that big of a deal. I just mentioned the basics to her, that I'd stop time traveling soon, break out of the loops, not have to wonder all the time if I was taking the wrong turn and dooming everybody. I was never that cool with this. With what exactly? You know, how you turned out to be this incredibly shitty seer of time and basically failed at that in every way imaginable. Hey, well, maybe I never wanted to be a knight of time. Well, maybe I'd just rather be like the Dave of Guy. You know, just some dude. These really do not sound like the words of someone who's ready to face his own death. The kind you don't wake up from, I mean. I guess not. I guess I failed my quest then. So I'm like, now what? I'm like, now what? Bitches to nobody in particular, I guess? The unseen bitches callously conspiring to expect greatness from you? Yes, those exact bitches. If that's how you feel, then why did you insist on going on the mission to deliver... What? The tumor. Ah. Black and white for giant yin yang bomb. Tip, 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 tip. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Then I guess that's what happened. I delivered the bomb and now I must be dead. Are you sure? Is that wrong? Maybe you should try to answer the question, why did you want to go? Because I made the map so I know how to get there better. But it seems simple enough, a set of bearings to follow. See, the application pilots the moon. Change course when necessary. Anyone can do it, really. We talked about this, debated if you recall. Okay, if you remember it all so clearly, why are you grilling me on this shit? Will you just tell me what's going on? Who is this now? Hello? Hello? Hi? Alright, terminating this call. So I get a lot of phone calls. That's something that happens. Alright. I'm seeing if you can remember and if you're sticking to your story about why you should be the one to go. Well, I am, because I should, or should have. Man, what the fuck is going on? Am I dead, or are you dead, or what? You're almost there, really. Just try to remember a little more. What happened after you decided you'd go? Oh yeah, we were trying to figure out a way to detach the moon so I could pilot it out there and fly it into the sun. What the fuck? But the chain was huge, couldn't think of how to break it. Then out of nowhere, this sword appears in the thing. So I'm thinking, obviously, I have to break the sword somehow. Because that's all I fucking do, is break swords. But as I'm thinking of how to do it, I put my hand on it, and it just snaps off with this comical shattering noise. Like I just fucked up some priceless shit in the Louvre. See, like that. Like, I did it again. Just there, with my hand. Sort of, because of dream bubbles. Remember when that happened? Mm-hmm. Then I took it and sliced the chain, like this. Damn, it still cuts like it's plowing through a shaft of boneless zombie meat. Careful. I just managed to quell my appetite after all that burger talk. Whoops, yeah, okay. So now he's got the fucking moon. So then the moon started drifting away. I was going to fly up and take it to the sun, and I said something to you. Or I was going to, like say bye or something. But you were just standing there, not saying anything, holding that ball of yarn. And then, oh, God, that's right. Come on, knocking me out so you can steal the suicide mission? God damn it, that is so trite. I really am sorry for that. It's like, here's how bad this is. We are basically Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck from John's shitty, crappy movie. You made this even more Armageddon than it already was. Sending me in the airlock so I can go home to Liv Tyler and have the most terrible babies with her. If it's any consolation, Liv Tyler came with me on the suicide mission. The bunny or the actress? Which one would make you feel better? You not knocking me out with a ball of fucking yarn is fucking what? If I could have chosen a method of sparing your life you might have found more awesome, I would. Is there an ironic way to do that? This probably comes close, but that doesn't make it all not lame as hell. Doesn't matter if I took some personal satisfaction seeing you fall unconscious at the gentle glance of a soft cotton globe. It's cool you are so tickled by this. I hope it brought you a lot of rad laughs on your way to go fucking explode. So that's it. I'm actually lying here on Durst asleep, and you went out there and blew up the sun, and now you're dead, and I'm dream chilling with your smug ghost. Yes to the first part. So you're not dead. Not yet. Then you're dreaming. What? You're taking a little nap on the moon in the middle of nowhere. Afraid not. I'm wide awake. Oh, she's in his dream bubble. Hey. And now I believe that is all four. Oh, wonderful. Another interruption. Nope, shouldn't have clicked that. It was just a boy. Did I read these? Fucking all of this shit. Alrighty then. It seems she's acting out again. Sorting these clippings will have to wait while I settle her down. I apologize profusely. Please help yourself to the serviceable forward command in my absence. As a first-class host, I hope I keep a healthy supply at hand at all times. Alright, let's click the panels. Show serious business. Eureka! Stand by for clarification. Enthusiastic outburst. Yes, it is as hoped for, beyond hope. Unusual devices may be used to duplicate fresh, perfectly pressed garments, inexhaustibly, as far as I know. Reconstructing complete and professional ensemble now. Hold. Pleased to report restoration of dapper visage, an overwhelming success. Alas, devices appear to hold no such promise for departed family members. Misplaced. I just heard a beep, and that kind of scares me. Anyway. Misplaced handheld steam press. Update on device utility. Combinative apparel synthesis presents intriguing possibilities. Now combining expensive leather pipe tobacco sleeve with handsome gray fedora. To document results shortly. Resulted in hat with outlandish and frivolous appearance. Do not care for. Shall discard immediately. Combination of pant, fine cotton shirt, even more disappointing. Yielded useless, excessively tall pant, relieving from wardrobe at once. Made unwelcome determination. Production requires expensive glittering abstractions called grist. Such jewels remaining in cash. Libidation in reserve at premium. Consumed final swallow of carefully rationed urine. Soon to seek water elsewhere in exotic new surroundings. More importantly, to seek grist facilitating continued accessorizing. To seek grist facilitating continued accessorizing. Note to self, use spoils to make more hats. Preparing for expedition to reap gems from mischievous local fauna. Crafted sturdy bludgeoning instrument out of uprooted mailbox. Tall pant perhaps adaptable as defensive garment. Pardon while donning tall pant. God. Donning tall pant. Confidence in martial prowess perplexingly swells. Venturing out, powering down gray serviceable handheld computing device to preserve battery. Additional updates to be submitted in frank and forthright manner for judicious appraisal within reasonable time frame. TIA for impatience. Hola, soggy nachos. Ooh. Oh, we're Bear Girls in it. Turning on handheld device for brief report. Severe injury sustained in skirmish with undersized sportive rascal. Tall pant unremarkable in protective utility. Damaged, badly bloodied. No indication of laundering facilities throughout Enchanted Land whatsoever. Losing fluid rapidly. Maintaining adequate hydration levels more important than ever. Libations unfortunately not forthcoming. Rest needed. Seeking surface suitable for assuming reclined posture. Strength depleting. Tie loosened, removed, rolled up neatly and tucked underneath hat. Minimal stamina left for disrobing sodden tall pant. Leaving on. Encountered rest surface. Horizontal Horizontal stone slab exhibiting unidentified iconography. A tall post at each corner. Mysteriously inviting. Mounting slab. Exhaustion taking hold. Excuse me, sir. Pipe fan 413 friend. Sound of voice nearly refreshing enough to distract from perpetual taste of warm, poorly filtered urine. Oh no, I am not actually your friend, dear. I am his mother. Hoo hoo hoo. Another of Pipe Fan's legendary pranks. Yeah, this motherfucker's about to become a legendary fedora god. Like, what? A legendary pranks. PL clarify. If Y, prepared to regard as hilarious. Or that it was. I'm sorry to say there is no chicanery in play at all today. Though, yes, that would be quite the doozy. I believe the late great colonel would surely say we were cooking with petrol upon hearing such a whopper. No, I'm just an old woman looking for her son. Understood, madame. You remind me of him, so would you mind terribly if I talk to you for a little while? I am fearing the worst for my son, while my grandson has gone off to do great things. I've caught myself feeling a bit lonely. Whew. Can imagine no greater pleasure, though eyelids heavy, getting dark, feeling in extremities fading. Oh, but you must be exhausted from your travels, you poor thing. Why don't you lie there and rest? I will tell you a story. Pipe Fan's kindly mother, thank you. It is a fairy tale about a young sister and brother who were raised by a wicked witch. Oof. Oh, what? The witch, in truth, was a world-famous baking baroness. Her cruelty made life miserable for the two children who did not have their father anymore to protect them. He was the greatest prankster who ever lived, a true southern gentleman. He was killed by a comet on the day the boy was born, and the wicked baroness raised them alone, with a hand as firm as that which she ran her brutal baking empire. The children pledged to each other that one day they would run away together. They followed in the footsteps of the dear colonel, and in defiance of the old batter witch, they studied his every jape and practiced them in secret. As they grew older, their interests drifted apart. The boy developed a passion for adventure and put aside his study of practical jokes. He dreamed of wealth and fame and discovery and swore he would wander the world. One day he decided to run with the loyal dog he inherited from their father. He asked the girl if she would come along, but she was too scared of the retribution that might follow. The boy scoffed at the danger and assured his sister there was nothing to worry about, but he had not seen firsthand what the Baroness was capable of. He told his sister that he believed in her, and that she could handle whatever the witch could throw at her, and with that he was off, and she would never see him again. The Baroness would raise her very strictly, mentoring her in the art of baking. The girl took to the lessons with fierce determination. Her only act of defiance left was to one day surpass the Baroness in skill, and beat her at her own game. It was all she could do, for the Baroness made sure she knew there could be no escape. The girl surely missed her brother, and soon enough he achieved fame for his exploits. She followed him in the newspapers. The tales of his remarkable discoveries, inventions, and riches. How she wished she could rejoin him and be free from the toiling from toiling for the pastry hag. One day the girl was able to gather enough bravery to mention her brother to the Baroness, and her desire to see him again. With contempt, she guaranteed that this could never happen. When the girl asked why, that is when the Baroness began to reveal to her more than just her baking secrets. She mentioned that, like in many fairy tales, there was more to the children's past than they knew. The colonel was not their father, nor was the Baroness their mother. They in fact had no mother or father at all, nor were they ever actually born. They had both fallen from the sky. They were not actually brother and sister, as they had been told either. Again, like in many fairy tales, the truth was that they were always destined to become married one day. They were to have 2 children, a son and a daughter, and these children were meant to save the world. But the Batter Witch was determined to make sure this destiny would never be realized. In her limitless cruelty, she would do all in her power to keep them apart for the rest of their lives. The girl that day swore she would bring down the Baroness and her evil empire. She would use the many secrets she'd learned over the years against her, and began carefully plotting her downfall. Years went by. The girl was nearly ready to put her plan into action. But then, just like that, the Baroness disappeared. She was never heard from. She was never seen or heard from again. The girl was finally free, by a strange turn of events, but not without a final jab with the witch. It turned out, in her will, she had left the entire company to the boy. The boy, now a grown man, was already very wealthy in his own right. He had no particular need for the baking empire, but assumed control nonetheless, and integrated the company into his extensive collection of enterprises. The girl, instead of seeing this as misfortune, took the news as relief. She had just as soon have nothing to do with the witch's empire, and far preferred to pursue her original passion for practical japery. Hoo hoo hoo. Batterwitch. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Is it not Batterwitch? Hold on. What have I been saying, or which have I not been saying? Alright, I just got a text from my mom. It said to check the mailbox, so I'll do that as soon as I'm done. But I hope to finish this godforsaken act. Alright. I've lost my place entirely. This is terrible misfortune. Ah, yes. She considered a reunion with her estranged brother, and once destined husband-to-be, but the days of longing for a future with him seemed to be from another lifetime. The chance had come and gone. She was content to let him live his increasingly elaborate life, while she sought a simpler one. Besides, now was not the time to revisit a destiny with an old star-crossed lover. She had recently become betrothed to a fine, upstanding gentleman. Soon she would start a family. No, not one meant for heroism, as foretold, but one that would make her happy nonetheless. In the following years she was left to ponder all that might have been. What might have been if there had been no Baroness to keep the girl and the boy apart? What might have been if the Baroness had not disappeared? And she had the opportunity to use her secrets against her. For you see, the girl had uncovered so many dirty secrets about the terrible Batterwitch, including the most troubling one of all. Of course, no one would have believed her, but she knew. She knew the Baroness was not human. Fedora Freak's gray, serviceable handheld computing device's battery has died. Poor guy. He really seemed like he had a lot going for him. Ah, it's Liv. I am piloting the moon through the furthest ring right now. At the moment, it's passing through a dream bubble. I'm visiting your dream in person, or you're the one visiting me as I travel in your sleep, if you'd rather look at it that way. Okay, so all those questions you asked me, getting me to remember, you were just stalling me, weren't you? Not entirely. Oh, so I wouldn't wake up and try to stop you. Not entirely. This sucks. Could you please turn the thing around and come back? Why, I'm already out here. Might as well go through with it. We agreed I'd do it, or at least you pretended to agree, just before going into a Major League wind-up with your nap yarn. A Major League wind-up? Sports. It's always been pretty sad that I seem to know more about sports than you, which is really saying something. All I'm saying is no one likes a basketball hog. It's probably just ball hog. I just think you should know that in the athletic arena of competitive achievement, it is a widely known fact that cherry-picking posers get showered in nothing but booze. You don't gank the Rock and steal the big man's thunder on his oh my god, on his raucous drive to the hole. Oh Lord, is that the sort of ignominy you want? See, you didn't consider sports. You never consider the sports. Holy shit, this is coming off like an Always Sunny script at this point. The last thing I want to do is come between a big man's thunder and any particular hole he might prize. And yet, such has been what's happened. It's like the tight end was going long down the yard in sudden death, and it's me, I'm the tight end, and the quarterback sniped the field goal just before the NFL buzzer went off. The greedy QB is you. That's not even close to being a thing in football, man. But instead of winning the gold sports prize, you just fucking die, and nobody cares, and it didn't mean anything. Which prize is that? The football prize! You mean the most vaunted accolade associated with the gridiron, known as Stanley's Cup? No, come on, it's called the Bruce Lombardi's Trophy or something, for best pile squad. I'll take your word for it. And even though you're dead, all these fat millionaires in helmets just leap up on your course anyway, and pile up, and I mean way up. How high do they even have to be? The sports pile doesn't stop from getting taller. Does the officiator have a means of measurement on hand? I wouldn't want to be crushed by a non-regulation sports pile. What do you care? You'll be dead like the mission thieving poser you are. Poser? So not cool. Yeah, poser. It should be my torso getting pulverized by that avalanche of overpaid beefcakes, and you know it. I forget what we were doing exactly. Were we pursuing the hackneyed debate over who has the best claim to self-sacrifice? Or seeing who can out-dumbass the other with obtuse sports lingo? There obviously stopped being a difference between those two between those things, what? There obviously stopped being a difference between those things. The question is offensive. Almost as offensive as you stalling me while you peel out of here in your dumb moon. I'm the one stalling. The moon is probably just a speck in the sky now due to your strange beefcake harangue. Yeah, but I don't know how to wake back up is the thing. How do I wake back up? I guess I could wake back you up. What? I could wake back you up if you really want. Okay then, do it. But you have to promise to stay put. Don't try to stop me. Just let it go. But this was my mission. It really makes no sense for you to go. This was never your preoccupation. They selected me a long time ago. That doesn't make sense. Why would they drag me into it just to have me make a map and then let you ditch me? They've obviously been gunning for me too. Yes, they helped you chart a path through the ring, and they will open that path for a pilot they have marked. I believe I fit the description. I'm not sure about you. Why do you think that? I'm the pilot. That is all there is to say on the matter. But I don't want you to die. Help John and Jade. This isn't right. Then I'm not going to help you wake up. I'll stall some more. So you admit you were stalling with all that bullshit. I said not entirely. What do you mean? It's going to be a long ride through all this nothingness. Maybe I just thought some company would be nice before it's all over. So what'll it be? What? I'll wake you, but only if you promise to rejoin the others. Could you give a message to John for me? Sure, but if I'm promising not to chase you down, then there's really not any hurry to wake up. Aw, are you sure? I was looking forward to bowling another wicked googly with the yarn. Sports sways. Nah, I'll stay asleep a while. Okay, what did you want me to tell John? What was that? What? Did you hear something? No, what? I thought I heard something outside. What the fuck? Who's this douchebag? Or douchebag? Ah, douchebag. I'm stuttering. This dude is making me nervous. You don't remember him? No. Then I guess this isn't a memory. So he's actually here with us on the moon. Not with us, just me. You're still on Durst, remember? Oh my god. Fucking just got stabbed like a motherfucker. Now he's got a sword and... So he looks up. Honest to God, I don't even remember all of their various names. I just remember the initials. Call me a terrible person or a bad reader, if you will. The first thing this motherfucker does is go straight up to Jason. Alright, so they're doing the cool things, and then rocket chips! And then, alright, we achieved the mission. I got the BAM. I get the BAM. What the fuck? Friendly enemies are here. Wait, this thing is gone too. So dumb. Is this still missing though? They need the other ring. And the actual mission was to kill Jade. Oh man. Woof 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 woof. You fucked up, dog. Oh fuck, where's my wallet, dog? I know this moment. This has happened to me so many times. Put my wallet in my backpack. This is me at the bus stop. You know? Put my wallet in my other pocket. This is me at the store. Like, just, oh, I hate it. Oh, it's the time. And I got another text. What is why am I so popular? Not just today, but at this exact moment. And it's not even anything cool. It's just fucking Paladins bullshit. I would mute my phone, but that's more work than it's worth. And actually, it's almost 1 o'clock, so one moment, please. I'm gonna go find my other phone and preemptively disable my alarm so it doesn't scare the shit out of me like it always does. We're being proactive. We're on top of things, ahead of the curve. We're changing the game with 0 levels of fame. Alright. Okay. Alright, we got a lot of things going on my phone. That's the simple answer. But excuse me. Okay, let's go. Oh shit. Don't actually just do it. Let's do it. Okay, well that's not what I expected. But then again, that's... But I guess technically they had the... Yeah, because timelines make sense. They delivered the bomb, but they haven't delivered the... Oh yeah, it's not organized. That's right. Because we gotta fix all the timelines eventually while we build the stories. Alright. I busted into his palace to finish the quest. I was expecting him to be asleep and was gonna figure out some way to wake him up. But like last time I saw him, he was already awake to greet me. But I thought the denizens were supposed to be asleep. At least until you do the right things on your quest. They are, as sprites were programmed to know things like that about the game. But as sprites we are programmed, okay? Because, you know, punctuation is whatever. But I guess not everything. It seems like if you try to go fight them too soon, you find them awake and they're like, what the fuck are you doing here already? Which is what happened last time I saw him. Before I became a sprite and I stupidly tried to fight him, which was a bad idea because he's hella strong. And the whole time he was raving about shit about a stolen sword and a missing forge, but I wasn't really listening. But if I had, I might have understood. He wasn't actually trying to kill me, he was giving me the choice. What choice? Wait, I mean, the choice. I always forget I can talk the underlined for important shit. What did you choose? I guess I made an unwitting choice. By deciding to flee, I figured he was unbeatable. So I decided to get the fuck out of there. So I snapped a quick captcha to get his huge hammer's code, then get the fuck out. What happened when you saw him this way? Wait. So what happened when you saw him this time? Like I said, he was awake again, but this time I wasn't in any condition to fight. So I didn't, and that's what I didn't get. He's this terrible, angry, monstrous guy, but there's no need to fight him. So he looked me up and down all hard, saw the broken sword, and like before, gave me the choice. You mean choice? Oops, yeah. So, was it the same choice? No. It was different. I think it must always be. It must be always different, depending on the circumstances. I don't know what the choice is when you face him the way you're supposed to, but when I'm showing up as this bleeding bird sprite holding his broken sword. So that's a pretty odd situation. Then what did he make you decide? He sees I got his sword and it's busted, and you can tell he's pissed, but like before, he's restrained. It's like restrained anger. Like he's always about to just fucking flip, but he still keeps it together. So he can tell me he can repair it and make the deringer with the forge lid. He says he can repair anything, but only one thing. And I had to choose. So I said, okay, fix the sword. As opposed to what? Oh. I get it. Man, it doesn't matter really. I just thought making the sword felt like the right thing. Oh. So I gave him the sword, but it still wasn't all that simple. He needed lava from the forge to make it, which means Echidna had to be awake. Our denizens had to have some kind of truce to make it happen. See what I mean about it being complicated? Yeah, so Jade must have done something right to wake her up and get the forge going. Don't know what she did, though. Probably something amazing. She's still working so hard to help everyone. I guess I used to be that way, but I've completely forgotten how. Are you sure? What's happening? Reckoning. It's getting close to the end. More meteors are getting by the portals. The battlefield will probably be wiped out soon. Can we do something to stop it? Would there be a point? I don't know. I like it here, though. It felt like I was drawn to come here when I wasn't sure where to go. Yeah, me too. The meteors and all the fire. It reminds me of when I died and I was trying to wake John up. I was scared then too, but I didn't let the fear stop me from trying to save him. What would you do if you weren't scared? I have no idea. I guess try to help. What is there to do? Well, I was gonna bring this sword to Dave. Oh no, does that mean you're gonna leave? No. I was gonna say I'm not in any shape for more adventuring. I figure this is probably my last stop. But maybe there is a way you can help. You mean that I should give him the sword? If you want, but I don't want to leave you here either. Maybe you don't have to actually go anywhere. You ought to have a lot of special powers, remember? Because of ascending to doghood. Oh yeah, try doing your spacey thing. I mean, not to sound condescending or anything, but it's gotta be like borderline omnipotence, pretty much. Just put your mind to it. Alright, I'll try. Oh, okay. Well, that works. That explains a thing. Wait, hold, and then the motherfucker just broke it after that, though. Straight up just broke the fucking sword immediately after having it teleported to him. And then we're here with Real Jade, looking like a super nerd with at least 5 computers on it, all given times. Alright. What the hell are you doing now? Password. Seriously, why did you go back to see here? You didn't mention this last time. Listen, fuck ass, I'm going to need a password before we continue. Please. Right, okay, let's see if I can remember. It was pretty elaborate if I recall. It goes... Okay, here goes. I'm a disgusting, worthless... Wait, what? I'm a disgusting, worthless bile sack on the gargantuous teeth of a laboring, leprous muscle beast. My self-esteem is so small, its existence is a matter of conjecture, and among theoretical physicists, I smell so bad the stench cannot be expressed with even the most eloquent, florid language. The odor my body makes, has made poets cry. I've won special awards for discovering new places to touch myself erotically while farting. I unfairly pulverized the competition in asshole pageants, and I have received a lifetime ban from ugly contests by President Shitface himself. My blood is not fit to flow through a sewer, and my sign is a pictographic symbol that loosely translates to "please hike these pants up to this guy's armpits, chain him to a flogging jut, and make a fucking example out of this sorry sack of shit." When I look in a mirror, my reflection slowly shakes his head while I wet myself in shame. Also, that is quite a lot of human insight for someone who's only spent a couple hours talking to them. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. What? That was it, wasn't it? How was that not fucking it? Did I forget an apostrophe somewhere? No, Carcat, that was not quite the password. But you were on the right track. Can we just talk now? Do you even remember the right password? Somewhere along the lines of gratuitous self-deprecation forced into my mouth, involving reference to some kind of weird human coupling ritual. You're being deliberately dumb. It was, if I hate myself so much, then why don't I hate marry myself, remember? I was just using the password system to poke a little fun at you, and you turned it into this whole overdramatic thing. Jeez. Haha, can we get down to fucking business again? I wonder if we will ever be able to start a conversation without having a ridiculous argument about the password system. If you would drop the password system and let future me talk to you, he might be able to give you an answer. Spoiler, the answer would be no, because the passwords are retarded. Why would I want to do that? The only guy who's dumber than past Carcat is future Carcat, and vice versa. I have this on good authority from both sources. I still think your use of the term is kind of asinine. There really is no past or future Carcat from your view. There's Carcat who knows less stuff and Carcat who knows more stuff. Why not just gather the facts from the one who's got the lowdown already? I mean, I do it myself, but I can't stand the guy. You see, that is your problem. Okay, one of your many problems. You have no patience to do things the right way. You're always just looking for the shortcut, even if doing so has brought you nothing but trouble 100 times before. It's sort of funny that the only thing standing in your way is one of your other problems, your preposterous self-loathing. So you can't even trust your future self to help you cheat. It's like you have so many problems they cancel each other out. That's not the only thing standing in my way. Your stupid passwords are also standing in my way. If not for that, I could be fast-tracking this solution. Wait a minute. Forgot I was still on Discord. But, shit, I forgot my blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. That's not the only thing standing in my way. Your stupid passwords are also standing in my way. If not for that, I could be fast-tracking this to Solution City for us both. Exactly. Okay, whatever. Let's just get on with this linear conversation, okay? Okay. So you gave me that silly password, and we ended our conversation a few minutes ago from my end. And I scanned ahead, looking for a good moment on your timeline to pick up again. Hey, oh, yes, more Homestuck. And I noticed you went back to see her again for some reason. Yes, so I'm wondering why. What happened to the frog breeding? I thought we were on a roll with that. Yes, we still are. This little detour was related to that task. We should be nearly done. What was she even saying to you? I can't understand a word of that horrifying gibberish. I can understand her just fine. I still don't really get it. Why my denizen was such a nightmare while yours apparently gives you guttural pep talks in some Byzantine monster language. We already talked about this. Echidna and I have a understanding now. Oh, vague bullshit. It's the exact fucking thing I can't get enough of. Well, maybe if you weren't in such a grumpy hurry all the time, you wouldn't have killed your denizen so quickly. You might have actually learned something. Huge ugly monsters are for killing, period. Did you ever talk to Kanye about it? You don't remember, maybe. I'm a busy guy, Jade. I talk to a lot of people about a lot of stuff, including myself. Her situation was very similar to mine. I thought she killed her denizen to light the forge or something. It doesn't sound like you got the whole story. Or maybe you just weren't listening to her. Well, I sure don't think it was whatever you did, and in any case, I thought all that was over with. Why are you back? What does this have to do with frog breeding? This was Kanaya's suggestion. Kanye's still helping you? Yes. I'm talking to her right now, actually. Oh, I see her across the room. She's not talking to anyone on a computer now. Of course not. She's from a different time than you, genius. Which time? A few hours in your future. Ah, I see how it is. You won't talk to future Carcat until I jump through your fucking password hoops and become him eventually. But you'll talk to future Kanaya just like that. Double standards, anybody? Jade says yes, please. You are so ridiculous. I have Kanaya using the same password system as you. She's just a little further ahead on my timeline is all. It would be pretty hard to keep you both synced up. I thought you didn't want shit spoiled from the future, though. Yeah, from my future. I don't want you guys telling me the things I do before I do them, because you talk to me, future me. But knowing a few things about your future doesn't really matter. Not that I'm going to tell you any of it, so don't ask. I think I'm on the verge of becoming a religious person. I just don't know where else to turn to remove the awesome suffering that Trollian's temporal chat bullshit miraculously continues to inflict on me. Maybe the mirthful messiahs will come and take my pain away. Oh yes, that sounds heavenly. Jade, please excuse me while I go paint my face to outwardly reflect the beauty of my inner awakening, and rub my thick pan mercilessly to reduce my intelligence to the level necessary to sustain these beliefs. Sign. What are you even talking about? Are we almost done crafting this master plan? I have stuff to attend to. My team is falling apart. I can't find Gamzee anywhere. I'm horrified he might have wandered off somewhere and got hurt. Ah, well, you'll find him. I thought you weren't telling me about my future. I know, I made an exception, but only one. Let's move this along. Just update me on the frogs and give me a new password. Kanaya thinks we should all talk about this. She says you're important to consult on the matter, but the you from her time was too busy. Busy with what? She's opening a memo. Oh boy, this is fun. Memos always go great. And it's Rocket John. Burning all his views out there. Oh, no, I can't. Just... And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I remember now. I was tricked by a troll into flying up to the last gate. Using this rocket pack, she said I could make a shortcut and go kill my denizen while he was sleeping. It did not quite work out that way. This sounds like Terezi's handiwork. I know, she didn't tell me her... I don't know, she didn't tell me her name. She was a blind troll. She made me this incredibly shitty map for me to follow. Yep, that's her. I guess she got both of us then. Unbelievable. She tricked you too? Yes. Well, not tricked so much as made a pointless coin flip and stabbed me in the back. Wow, that's pretty cold-blooded. Oh, sure, she was easily the most underhanded and villainous member of our group. But I did let my guard down, and even when she stabbed me, I sure didn't think I was going to die. Why not? It turns out immortality isn't all it's cracked up to be. Let's leave it at that. So I guess you never got around to giving me immortality like you said. Or killing me for that matter. Sounds like the blind troll beat you to it. No, I did, but... Ugh. This will be hard to explain. Explain what? I guess in her own sick way, she actually set us up on this date together. Maybe I should thank her whenever she falls asleep. Or dies, God forbid. So, now it's a date? Hey, Draken. I don't know. I said it wouldn't be unless you remembered, and now you remember. But you still don't remember me, do you? Nope. Thought so. This version of you died before I started messing with you. Not that I expect you to understand what that means. No, I get it. If I had decided not to take the shortcut, I would have lived, and then you would have talked to me a lot. Yeah, that's right. I guess I should have learned to give you more credit by now. Well, I might not have figured that out if not for some things that just happened. I still can't believe I'm meeting a version of you that doesn't remember anything about me. None of my great exploits or any of the ways I helped you, only that one stupid time I taunted you. It's a vaguely frustrating feeling. Sorry, not sure what to tell you. So you remember literally nothing I told you about myself, not even the compromising stuff? Well, you did show me around your planet, which was really cool. There's compromising stuff? Your species would think so, but I guess it doesn't matter anymore. I guess not, but who says we can't get to know each other again? You wouldn't find that boring? No way, not if you wouldn't. You said the name of the blind troll who killed us, but you've not told me yours. I haven't? No. It's Vriska. Nice to meet you, Vriska. I am John, even though you know that. Yes. So now what do we do, aside from be dead for probably ever? Man, I don't know. Maybe you could tell me about how you died. What were the things that just happened you were talking about? Hey, the rocket jump. Oh, shoo, like... it's shoes. That's good. That's good. That's got me. Oh, shit. Fuck. Well, like I said, I flew up to the last gate like this. Oh, nice boots. Flew up to the last gate. Oh, it's underneath. Ah. It brought me inside the palace. It was huge and it took a long time to explore. It was eerily empty too. I had that weird feeling. Oh, you know what? Me and John were under the bridge right about now, you know? Timelines and whatnot. Brought me inside the palace. It was huge and it took a long time to explore. It was eerily empty. Eerily empty too. I had that weird feeling of getting to a place in a video game you are not supposed to be at because you don't have the right power-ups and such. You know what I mean? Not really. I'm used to taking shortcuts whenever I play games. Oh, okay. So I started getting crazy nervous the longer I was down here. And I was starting to wonder if my silly iron pogo hammer would even do any damage against the monster. What? Against the denizen? Of course that piece of shit isn't gonna do anything. If I were you, I would have chucked it into the forge. Excuse me, it is called the Wrinkle Fucker, and that it is totally amazing. It might be alright if you combined it with something awesome, like some cool dice for instance. That's so absurd, like anything like that would ever even happen. Oh, sound. Is this one of them? Nope, it's just sounds in the video. Odd. What's this? I found it very deep in the palace dungeon. I was wandering for hours, following a horrible sound through the pipes. I could tell Typhoeus was really close because it was very loud here. It could only be the sound of him sleeping. I was so tempted to play it, but I didn't dare risk waking him up. Pretty much by then, I was sweating bullets at the thought of confronting him. You were right to be nervous. Denizens are incredibly powerful monsters. You had no chance whatsoever at this stage of the game. You might have stood a chance after I started helping you, but Terezi really screwed you over by leading you here so early. Yeah, I guess if I ever see her, I should thank her too. Why? Because this was important. What was? Getting killed by a monster? Well, yes, not just that. Oh, the whole ruse was important. If I didn't make the decision to go, then Dave would have not been able to go back in time and fix things. In fact, if I didn't die here in this palace, we never would have been born in the first place. How could you know all of that? Oh, this way. Ooh, this is... What? He knows stuff, but not all the stuff. Wait, what? This denizen does not look asleep to me. Nope. He was wide awake when I found him. Well, that explains your quick death. If your denizen was anything like mine, it wouldn't have wasted much time before unleashing a huge shitstorm of devastating monster magic. What was your denizen like? Her name was Cetus. She was this awful sea monster. Her lair was deep underground amidst a bunch of shipwrecks. She was quite vicious and territorial. I knew I had to kill her quickly to release the horde before she had the chance to do anything tricky. Not trickly. What do you mean tricky? Did she talk to you? Oh, of course. She was babbling in riddles through most of the fight. I wasn't paying attention, though. I mean, what creature doesn't speak in boring riddles? Oh, in this game. So is that what you all did? Kill your denizens as fast as possible without listening to them? Yeah, pretty much. We were all pretty good players, remember? Yes, so I've heard. Well, okay, I can't exactly speak for everyone. There was a lot going on, and I don't know how some people went about beating their denizens. For instance, I'm not sure how our hero of breath did it. Maybe the monster just released the horde for him out of pity. Maybe he just talked to his denizen. If there was a way to avoid a tough battle, I'm sure he would have found it. It sounds like a good way to cheat yourself out of a lot of sweet EXP and loot, though. I don't know, you might be surprised. John, are you saying you had a nice friendly chat with this hideous bloodthirsty creature before he killed you? Yes, Typhoeus may not be pretty to look at, but he's not a bad guy at all. Oh, John's making good life decisions. Well, I mean, technically not really. Also, oof, how many of these panels we got? Fago. Alright. If motherfucking magic is all we've ever known, then it's easy to miss what's real. Oh, whatever. It's easy to be missing what fucking be the fucking haps. But I'm all scooping at miracles that are up in the air. Got my Scion of miracles. They're here and they're there. I be checking the miracles while falling downstairs. Seeing the shit out of miracle. You seen the shit out of miracle that are all being up at basically pretty much everywhere. Fuck, oceans of Fago, fucking glitter like space, a fistful of stardust, what's poofing in my face, a million horns, honking rackets in piles, one-wheel device, what can rocket in style. Shit that I wish for, because motherfucking course, bro, I'm all a firm believer at the miracles. Do you have time for my miracles, brother? Do you get your notice on of the miracles? So many fucking miracles, the magic motherfucking miracles. Honk. Oh, oh yeah, that was so strict. Haha, yeah bro, most definitely. Your rhymes, they are ruthlessly disciplinary, and my hair ducks have been naughty. I think they are naughty for more. Motherfuck, dude, you best understand I got more slams in me. They be as forever as my limitless faith and all my believings and shit. But what I motherfucking need, my brother, aside of plowing nose motherfucking first into that bitchin' pan of tenation, there we go. Tenacious mucilage is to check out what slams you can stick in my ducks. Yeah, oh yeah, these most entirely can be provided. They can be dropped straight into the orifices you mentioned. Ha ha ha, fucking drop it, bro. Drop it like you spaced out and forgot you were holding it in the first motherfucking place. You brought it up a pan in that last stanza. But the one I'm a fan of is the panhandled pupe. Oh shit, fucking bars from Tab. Shit, yes, shit is a legit thing to say about it. About the pan with the man grid on whom I'm now slamming. Slamming like a motherfucking door by accident on something that hurts. Honk, honk, honk. You can't handle my slams well unless you can, in which case that's cool. I just serve up the hoopla to goat noses that are hoopless. Oh shit, about the pan who's called pupa. In the case you were clueless, about the pan who can man up and is able to stand up on legs unlike mine, which are functionally useless. God damn, you're dealing out some hearty reproach tonight. Flying fucking high, man. Higher than a laugh ass and up on the motherfucking grief trapeze. Higher than a subjugator getting his weep on for the vast honk I believe in to come. Ha ha, I wish. Nah, bro, I'm serious. Your rhymes are fly as the most wicked piece of shit a miracle ever took in the sky. Someone clipped their motherfucking wings, so I stand a chance. Whoops, I mean sit a chance. Fuck. The only thing more fly than these rhymes I'm saying to express all my malice is the ability he had, which I wish was mine. Instead, I guess this excessive paralysis. Look out for the honk, bro. Get off of these wheels. Get off of those wheels. If miracles aren't fake, you'll get off of those wheels. Praise him. But high in this case has double the meaning. It means he can fly, plus does high self-esteeming. That's two things he has that I'd rather were mine. His two flappy wings and his big healthy spine. Oops. That's three things. Get off of those wheels. Get off of those wheels. If miracles aren't fake, he'll get off of those wheels. Using my least useless foot to kick it back over to you, friend. Shit, slam it like the door in the face of a culling drone. Let's pretend that's a real possibility and not an invitation to an even more painful death, just for the sake of that expression. Motherfucker, pure magic is all when there be hating of grubs. I've seen shit that would shake your look tubs. Oh my god, your look stubs, whatever. I peeped on a place of 6 trillion hemos, all up at one rock, bleeding as equals. It's easy to see if you search all your feelings. That peace happens first and murders the sea. Whoa, okay, what? It's the beauty of the carnival, the magic's intense. Fucking darkness outside, but the light makes you wince. Just take my motherfucking hand, bro. Put on your shades, pull back the flaps, and get off of those wheels. Okay, I did. Now I'm on the floor motionless in a terrible way, so I got back on the wheels. I thought, nice thought, though. Haha, fuck, motherfucker. Yeah, let's take this ninja titted. Oh my god, ninja tittied. My bad. Bitch, back to the hive with the chorus. Together, my miracle brother. Yes, I'm a firm believer at the miracles. Do you have time for my miracles, religious friend? Do you get your notice of the miracles? So many gratuitous expletive. Oh my god, gratuitous expletive miracles. The magic mother also expletive miracles. Fuck yes, here's where the slam turns into nothing but honks. Honk, 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 honk. Fuck. It's less appropriate for me to do the honks than you, but that was still great. Yeah, bro, yeah. The slams were truly prime, and your religious views, though I don't share them, are reasonably inspirational. I think I'm in the process of releasing at least one tear. Me too, bro. You motherfucking know there be some of my eyes royal jelly to go with your emotional peanut butter. Whoa. This is beautiful, dude. I feel so chill with you. Yeah, friendliness with you is pretty much always nice and fun to have. Hey, when we up and start to kick at this this red team noise, you should make your way to get your hang on at my hive. Oh yes, totally. We could split a tin of the pimpest sneeze I got on hand, baked up all special for you, and then maybe make out a little. Oh. Okay, sure. What? Yo, dog, wanna come over, get high and fuck? Just, yeah. Just... Gamzee slid into those DMs real abruptly. Ah! Why is my scroll wheel so random? Alright, I need a good mouse pad. I need a new mouse pad, boys. That's something that's gotta happen. I'm gonna get a new mouse pad. It's gonna be wonderful. We're gonna double mouse pad it, but that's for later. Bang! 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 Oh, shut up. Oh, hey, this is master or something. I don't know, whatever. Alright, so we got Cool Outfit Vriska, and we got fucking... fuck. Can't remember his name. We're gonna call him fucking Two Eyes or whatever. Fucking Solix, that's it. Hey, what are you doing out there? Out where? Out of your bubble. Oh, I don't know. Am I not supposed to leave? I just didn't think you could. I guess you must have a foot on either side. Can't say I'm surprised. Okay, so what are you doing out here? I'm waiting for friends to arrive. They will need my help. What friends? More ghosts? No, they're alive. First, there will be 2 humans. They should be joining us any minute. First, then what? Then the rest of our party, the survivors. Oh, so then we made it out here all right. Yes, well, they made it. Your body will arrive with them, along with the others. Hey, maybe we can have a funeral. What's a funeral? Kind of like a big corpse party. The humans could probably explain it better than me. Okay, cool. Shit, it's so bright. How can you stand it here? Who the fuck keeps calling me? Hi, hello? Okay, so I just got some, like, super weird matter that's like, it's crucial we speak to you, motherfucker, and I'm not about that life, you know. If you can't even tell me who you are or what it's about, no, I'm good. Anyway, shit, it's so bright. How can you stand it here? You can see the sun. Yeah, I can see it, but it looks 2D. Huh? That's a weird feeling to have. Now we go back to Jade. Alright. Oh god, he's still following you. That is so messed up. Yeah, it's okay though. As long as he's tailing me like a lost puppy, at least he's not killing anybody. Don't trust him, Jade. I'm telling you, he's a stab-happy, planet-exploding asshole. Remember what he did to Dave? It was like this whole episode. You had an hysterical episode about it, remember? I remember the episode, but he's okay now, and I'm kind of starting to think that... I'm starting to think that was just his way of saying hi. My dog used to fetch my bullets, too. I really think he believes he's my dog on some level. Just don't turn your back on him, Jade. Don't turn your back on the puppy. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on him. Ah, no, bad Jack, bad. Oh my god, did she just what? She just got a newspaper. It's oof. He really seems to hate frogs. Yeah, the poor froggies. My Jack had this irrational thing against frogs too. I mean my normal Jack, not psychopath Omnipo Jack. Durst agents are heavily predisposed towards the murder and desecration of amphibious life forms and their iconography, respectively. Frequently, I had to thwart assassination attempts from their kingdom, or extermination attempts is probably better to say, or assassination, whatever. They tried to kill my frogs. You're probably right. They really seem to drive him crazy. This is not the first time I've had to reprimand him. Wait, did he follow you into the palace too just now? Is that who you were yelling at? He was growling at Echidna, and I had to tell him he was being very bad. He destroyed some of her really nice statues too. Keeping him in line really makes me miss Beck. He was such a good dog, and not to mention a best friend. Jack is just bad dog, worst enemy. Exactly. I don't like this a fucking bit. It makes me really nervous. You just chilling with an unspeakably powerful mass murderer with the brain of a wild animal who's about to hop sessions and try to kill all of us in a few hours. And what were you doing there again? You still haven't told me. Huh? The palace. I recommend she return to her denizen for advice. About what? Or I recommended she return to her denizen. The future of the final frog required to complete the gene sequence, one whose song should remove the last trace of dissonance from the waveform. The creature is quite elusive, remember? Oh yeah, you were searching for weeks. Yes, and you never found it. I had a good lead, but you decided there was not enough time left to bother with it. The reckoning had started. We had to kill the king. Understood. But this was a matter that really did require your attention. Yeah, I know, but maybe I was sick to fucking death of muddling around with frogs and their... Oh, fuck. Cacophonious goddamn ribbit. You know what? No, I don't even care. I'm just gonna Google that. Not even... Just, nope, fuck it. What does that even sound like?
Cacophonous.
Cacophonous. There we go. And they're cacophonous goddamn ribbits. Actually, I didn't even look at the definition of that word. What the fuck? What is the definition of cacophonous? Harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. Sure. I don't know, though. You gotta... I guess they speak English. You know what? Let's not question a fucking thing. And mixing their slime and shit. I'm not an eco-scientist, no matter how many grubs who turned out to be us the game made... What? Yeah, no matter how many grubs who turned out to be us the game made me accidentally make. But you are a programmer, aren't you? That is at least kind of like being a scientist, having some technical savvy. I was a shitty programmer, and anyway, I only programmed viruses. Shitty viruses. I shouldn't have to be a slime technician, or a frog farmer, or a mystical fucking croak decoder. I'm a warrior and a leader and a cold-blooded killer. We know you are clearly very good at being all of those things, but now we need your help with frog science. Can you help us? Nope. I don't know why, but this frog up here looks like he's fapping because of the way that animation works. It just looks like he's got an arm under his shirt and he's just going to town. Anyway. How long will this take? I don't mind helping, but I have major leadership duties to attend to here. Yes, I know the team is falling apart and everything, but doing this was your duty too. And after a point of critical complication, there is only so much responsibility you can take for the actions of your team. Kanye, what are you saying? What happens in the future? Are you giving me some assurance that things will work out? Because right now, I don't know where the hell anybody is. The future, okay. I'm a vampire now, apparently, if that helps. What the fuck is a vampire? Shh, shush, no future talk. Let's stay on topic. Oh my god, why can't I get a straight fucking answer to a thing? It's a simple question. Kanye means she's a very pretty girl who has pointy fangs, who has a bright, sunny complexion, and wears fancy dresses. Thanks, that cleared everything right the hell up. And she drinks blood. Oh, you mean a rainbow drinker? Yeah, I already know about her trashy novel fantasies. Are we done shitting around? They aren't trashy. Hehe. Yes, hilarious. I guess I have no choice to believe you because skepticism in this situation is for idiots, right? If I said, yeah, right, if there's a drinker in this hive, I'll eat my cocoon, I'd be like the dumb Lucius in the movie who doesn't believe the kid when he tells it there's a rainbow drinker in the closet. So I guess by reverse psychology, I should not be that dumbass. Yell, oh fuck, and tell everybody to get in the scuttle buggy before it's too late. Well, fat chance. I'm not falling for it. That sounds like a stupid movie. How do you know what she looks like anyway? Did you see her in one of your afterlife bubbles? Yep. Why? When? Carcat, that information qualifies as future stuff. I don't know anymore. Shit's getting away from me. The more time goes by without word from Gamesy, the more I worry, and the more I feel like something terrible has happened or will. I should go. No, wait, please. Listen a little longer. Yes, staying would be better. Trust me that this was and still is a very important thing for you to have done and still do. Maybe even the most important. Fine. Let's move it along. Did Echidna tell you where to find this frog? Not exactly. She just helped me remember. Remember what? Something from my past, if I accepted her terms. What were her terms? You never did tell me. Yeah, because you never told me yours. Oh, I just thought it wasn't that important or interesting, since Karkat thought the battle was more pressing than for me to locate another frog. Also, what she asked me to do was impossible, so yeah. Yeah, she made me just do something that sounds impossible to do. Except I actually agreed. I have no idea how I'm going to keep my side of the bargain now that I think about it. Excuse me, remember fucking what? Alright, where the last frog is, or was. The thing is, the frog we need is nowhere to be found in the medium. It was on Earth, but only very briefly. It was when I was young. Before I woke up on Prospect, I had begun sleepwalking, both on the island and on the moon. And in my dream, it was very bright. I saw something in the light. I couldn't tell what it was, so I got closer. But before I got there, I woke up and found myself by the lagoon surrounding the ruins. I was about to walk home when I saw something appear on a lily pad. It was a frog, an amazing shiny frog, not like any other I've seen in the lagoon. It hopped over to me and I picked it up, but then, just like that, fucking wrecked. It died. Later, my grandpa made a robot for me to help with my sleepwalking. It could do all the walking while I stayed safe in bed. It could also record my dreams. I'm sure he always knew my dreams were going to be special. I suspect he knew it before I was even born. Okay, great. So it's there on the monitor. Problem solved. You just purify its ghost imprint, mix it with your current evolution's paradox slime, smooth out the genetic waveform, tadpolify bilious slick, and you're done. Hopefully. So you don't remember seeing this frog when you were a kid at all? Oh, excuse me. No, it completely slipped my mind. How did she get you to remember? I mean, what did she make you agree to? Well, like it was before, the choices she gives you seem to have to do with facing mortality and making it clear if you choose one path over the other, it will lead to your death, and that your death may even be necessary to accomplish a goal. Yes, I've inferred their ultimata are all personalized variations on the presentation of such dilemmas. Yeah, but that's not really what made this hard. I mean, nobody wants to die, of course, but at least that is a clear thing. You either do, you don't. Sure. You said what she asked was impossible. It might be. What were her demands? She said if I accepted her help, I would have to make a promise that whenever she left this place... Oh, hold on. I would have to make a promise that whenever we left this place and wherever we end up going, she had to come. What? Not just a Echidna, but all the denizens. Their palaces, their consorts, their lands, everything. I have to bring them all with us. Oh, wait. Why did I click it? So Liv's got the mom. They went through a portal. Now they're on Earth. What? Don't even. Whatever. Oh, God fucking damn. We've got Swedes and fucking. What even is this shits? Bro, sloppy makeouts on the roof. Oh, yeah, that was his thing. Jade, are you still responding to this memo? I guess I don't have much energy left to argue about passwords. I didn't even get a password last time. I had to leave abruptly because Solix and Aridin started dueling again. And that Fiefree and Kanye, it all happened so fast, and now Gamzee is heard hunting us all down in murder mode. He's been taunting me through other people's messaging devices and leaving me disturbing notes. I'm sure others must be dead by now, and now Solix is blind and I lost track of him somehow. I heard a stray honk and I ran. And we got separated, and I'm starting to think that this must be a doomed timeline. That's why I can't get in touch with anyone. They must be dropping like behemoth leavings out there, and that must be why future Kanye was talking in this memo, but now she's dead. Which makes that impossible. It wasn't supposed to happen this way. Gamzee isn't supposed to go crazy. I think if he does, it means we fuck something up. It means I fucked up. I fucked something up. He's my responsibility, and I have to make sure he's safe, and I didn't do that. One time, one of the doomed Irradias told me she came from a timeline where he flipped out and killed everyone because of my failure. I didn't take her seriously, but I should have. She was constantly fixing my fuck-ups. Robots from the future always coming back to tell me how some hasty shit I did with frog breeding or whatever would make it impossible to win. My own personal mistakes probably accounted for more doomed Irradia bots than anything else. Which was sort of a silver lining, I guess. I don't think we would have beaten the king without our army. Not that it matters anymore. I've obviously become just another guy in a doomed timeline watching everyone around him die. I was just sitting here wondering what I could have done wrong this time to make the timeline take a wrong turn, and pinpointing it seems overwhelming since I've made more terrible decisions than I can even count. But I think looking back, I know what it is now. What the fuck? It was before we got trapped on this meteor, before Jack showed up, before we beat the king. I wanted to let you know, Jade, that no matter what I said, I think the final frog must be important. And Kanye, if you're reading this somewhere in the past, maybe, I'm sorry, you were right. I was always in such a hurry to win, I didn't take the time to do what was necessary. Billislicks needed the gene of that frog. And because I half-assed this so bad, everyone is going to die. See, I was thinking about Jack and how he can't stand frogs, and I finally understand what's going on. I think I know what's about to happen at the end of our timelines. I think I know what the critical moment is, and it's completely my fault. Ectobiology is a touchy thing. Especially when you're building the genetic code for an entire universe. Our Genesis frog needed the genes from that final frog. But because I was in too much of a hurry to do the job right, he's missing a critical sequence in his DNA. So when we made him and watched him grow in the middle of Skya, and after all the fireworks and fanfare from the vast growth had subsided, I kind of felt like he didn't look so good. Like he was sick. I think I gave him cancer. Holy fucking shit. I gave your whole universe cancer. just... Fucking... I gave you universe fucking cancer. That's what we're going with. We have a motherfucking cancer frog. Sorry. Fucking... You know what? No. I was gonna go a bit longer. Unfortunately, I have to take a massive poop. And, it's almost 2 o'clock anyway, so... I think I'm gonna stop here. I think cancer is always a good note to end on. I don't know about you. That's just my personal opinion somewhat. But, yeah. So that's how we're gonna end on. Carcat gave our universe, or their universe, cancer. Bra fucking hell. Bra fucking hell. Fucking hell. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go poop. So, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye. Have fun. Go do something productive. Or poop too. We can all do like a synchronized poop around the world. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Anyway, bye.